What's up, people? We are live with another edition of the Big Pimp Draft League. Round 1, Day 2. We got the Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers versus new Donk Conk. Willis is the new Donk Conk representative, and that one guy is the Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers representative. I'm prepared to spectate. Give me one moment. Oh, Astera's here too. What's up, people?
Yeah, guys.
Okay, so we got the interesting comp, Mr. Rhyme, Pelipper, Basket Legion. I don't know what Halucha's doing here. Obviously, probably not an entrainment set. No idea what they're cooking there. We got Dragonite and Araquanid versus Vanillux, Pinkaton, Noivern, probably Mega Gyarados, based on the team composition, Trevenant, the sleeper pick, and Weavile. Any surface level analysis on these two matchups, Astera, as you see them, as they currently stand?
I'm quite sad to not see Conqueror being brought along for the new Kong Donk team.
True, I was
Actually, I was excited to see it.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to see the Will-O-Wisp, self-Will-O-Wisp shenanigans, but alas, they thought it was not necessary against this Rain Basket Legion team.
I can say Halucha could be in entrainment still, as Mr. Rhyme does learn sheer cold. I believe.
That is true. We did talk about that.
Is. Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Yeah. It is sheer cold. You're right about that. Okay, Ben and Jerry versus Basket Legion and Mr. Rhyme. Let's get it started. The snow is up. This is interesting because the Weavile instantly threatens heavy damage on Basket Legion, assuming it has Dark Stab coverage.
I mean, if it's Scarf, it's I think does Basket Legion still outspeed with Scarf?
Yes, it does. It does.
Fail out. So.
That's true. Basket Legion does outspeed with Scarf, and only the Mr. Rhyme can be fake outed as it currently stands. But Vanillux also, if it doesn't switch out, and for what I'm fairly certain it is Scarf, but if it doesn't switch out, I'm pretty sure Vanillux learns Freeze Dry, the ice move that's super effective against water. But he withdraws Vanillux into Kwame Brown, the Gyarados. He can move, but he's not mobile. The Intimidate drop. Protect on the Weavile. Jerry Stiller protects himself. Nice, protect from the fake out.
Good protect on the fake out, yeah.
Aqua Jet into the Vanillux slot. No idea what the logic behind that move was, because even if Vanillux stayed in, that was not going to do as much damage. But then again, it did even less damage due to the Intimidate drop, as well as the fact that Gyarados resisted. Top turn for the Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers.
It's going to be interesting if it is a Scarf Basket Legion as well. It's now locked into Aqua Jet rather than Wave Crash or Flip Turn.
Yep, locked into arguably the worst of the four moves, unfortunately. At least in this instance. Aqua Jet's good for late game cleanup, but to use it early is a little bit risky. And we saw that risk did not pay off. So it is indeed Mega Gyarados. Another Aqua Jet, this time into the Weavile slot.
Yeah, I think that is confirming the Scarf there, because it's unlikely, I think, for a second Aqua Jet hit.
Pulver Berry lessening the damage on Mr. Rhyme, but he gets a free Dragon Dance off. This is not looking good for the Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers. This might be our quickest best of 3 yet. Oh, but he gets the Freeze Dry off.
Freeze Dry.
If Gyarados had a Mega, that might have killed. Okay. We're cooking now. He got the Dragon Dance off, but at what cost? Everything. By everything, I mean 2/3 of his HP.
I mean, he's a threat now, though.
He keeps spamming Aqua Jet. Interesting choice.
Yeah,
not
critical as well.
He got a crit. That was big.
Yeah, protecting on the crunch here is so clutch as well. It's really taking away a lot of pressure from the Gyarados in general. Oh my god, just annihilates the Basket Legion.
Basket Legion gets absolutely deleted. By God, we witnessed a massacre.
And Basket Legion is such a huge cleanup endgame one. I'm surprised to not see a switch out here, unless whatever they've got in the back is really what they want to keep for that late game.
A little bit of inside knowledge here. Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers' teammate is the one who concocted this team, and that one guy, the pilot, stated that he did not know what the guy was cooking when he made this team. So, yeah. He's running on
the
instinct.
possibility for the Mega entrainment for the sheer cold is available now.
Yeah, but they get
I guess the
outspeed
run's
by
still quite healthy.
Gyarados if they double into the Palucha slot, right? It
And
gets
Protect
outspeed
was
by
used
that.
last turn on Mr. Rhyme, so it is vulnerable for this turn unless you're risking the 30% for a double Protect.
Upper hand fails, my god. Some interesting gameplay decisions, and the crunch deletes Mr. Rhyme. It's not looking good. And the triple axle, yup. It was over before it could even
all
begin.
3 hits.
All 3 hits. 90 accuracy means nothing to new Donk Conk.
It's actually only something like a 70% chance to land all 3. It's like due to the it's a triple accuracy track, right?
You're right about that. So 70 accuracy, but it does not matter. 70% chance, I should say. The Dragonite stands alone. He's walked a lonely road. Ice Fang. Nearly breaking the multi-scale. Was it Sash? Yes, it was Sash. It did. Multi-scale didn't even matter. Holy. And triple axle.
I feel like this can't have been a multi-scale Dragonite. I feel like that's obscene damage. I know it is Dragon Dance. That was an
Yeah,
enormous
was it Inner Focus?
Oh, Ice Fang, sorry.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I feel like it must have been. Sure. I think it's impossible to kill through a thingy with just a +1 here. Yeah, that was a 4. That was a swift destruction, in all honesty.
Yeah, swift destruction by the new Donk Conk. With no Conkeldurr. That was disgusting. Okay, I learned from my mistake. I know how to spectate. I learned from my mistake from the first stream. I just hover over the spectate thing. This should always be fine. Okay, same teams. How will that one guy, the representative of the Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers, respond to that massacre? Look how they massacred
I think Basket Legion is a good lead, in all honesty, but I feel you have to flip turn out or otherwise preserve it for the late game, right? It's really good to just pivot into something, especially on Scarf, where you often have like the speed lead.
I agree completely.
You can pivot into something relatively safe that can hopefully deal with your opponent's build.
The questionable decision was to keep spamming Aqua Jet, not even if you sack something, at least Last Respects is going to get buffed, right? So the questionable decision was
like
why did they
Last Respects
stay in
is
with
really
Aqua Jet? We'll have to confer with the team in the Discord later and ask them some of these questions. Okay, they lead Trevenant, Gyarados versus... We see its Inner Focus, so Intimidate does not lower its attack. And Trevenant hits the fray. Interesting to note, Trevenant does learn Trick Room, but that would not benefit the Gyarados, which we know is a Dragon Dance set, so...
She don't got my conk, as chat says.
Oh man.
I'm actually, Trevenant has such a wide set, I've actually got no idea what it could possibly do on this turn. It could be quite literally anything.
Trainers are carefully choosing their actions. Tyrouge Toe-Tickler does not want to get stomped again. They switch out because of the threat of Freeze Dry. Makes perfect sense. Into Weavile.
I was actually going to say the Dragonite is potentially available for kill here with the Fake Out plus Ice Fang combo.
But instead,
as we know, it's not on multi-scale.
They go for Dragon Dance, and he goes for Trick Room. Trick Room is interesting. Now, the order of operations is Trevenant, Mr. Rhyme, Dragonite, then Weavile, then Dragonite, because Dragonite has a Dragon Dance off. Okay, good stuff. Trevenant's gonna move first here. No idea what he's gonna do. Dragonite protects. Makes sense. Stall out a turn of Trick Room. scary face
Scary.
on his own Weavile. What the heck?
Oh my god.
My God, people.
They're really good protect though, to save from the triple axle there.
Yeah. Could Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers have even predicted the fact that he would scary face his own Weavile? My God.
I was not expecting this at all.
Weavile is now the fastest thing under Trick Room, or the slowest thing without Trick Room, depending on how you're looking at it. But if we look at the stat drops, Weavile is now -2 speed. He went from being the fastest mod on the field to the slowest. Okay, this is some brilliant cookage. I like this a lot.
I mean, now the Dragonites use Protect as well. It's under a lot of danger. Yeah, I was gonna say we should be expecting a switch out here into something that's hopefully not going to be sacked by the triple axle.
Woodhammer. Mr. Rhyme tanks it. Must be a bulky Mr. Rhyme. Triple Axle. Imagine if he predicted the Basket Legion switching and throw chop that. I would have gone crazy.
I was gonna say even a double up into the Dragonite slot actually to be the focus sash that we saw from last round could have spelled death for the Basket Legion there.
Okay, then we got what looks to be a power swap. I don't know what that move does, admittedly. It switched stat changes, but neither of them had any stat changes. So, interesting decision by Mr.
I mean, he had stat changes to speed. Although I don't know what power swap does either, I'll be honest with you.
That's my first time ever seeing that move. Woodhammer the Basket Legion, sending it to Valhalla.
Oh, it swaps the attack and special attack. With
okay. Freeze Dry into the Trevenant slot. I think that might have been the first kill that new Donk Conk has taken, basically. The first death they've taken in these past
First
1.5
of the best
battles.
of 3, yeah.
First in the best of 3, yeah.
And we see the Halucha once again, with the potential for the entrainment.
Yes.
We're still on the Trick Room.
We're on to the Trick Room for one more turn, I just checked. If the Vanillix is scarfed, then Halucha may be able to get an entrainment off here. But Weavile also has Fake Out. Most Weaviles run Fake Out, so that one guy is kind of
Fake Out as well, yeah.
Yeah, that one guy is kind of damned if he does, damned if he doesn't here. Most likely one of his mons is getting faked out, unfortunately.
We could even see a double protect who's still on the last in a Trick Room, although...
That would be interesting. Has Mr. Rhyme revealed protect? It revealed power swap, freeze dry, and something else, but...
I'm not actually 100% sure.
We see the fake out into the Halucha slot. No entrainment for you. Another power swap. Blizzard. Putting Halucha in kill
so much
range.
damage. The Trick Room does end this turn.
Yup, Trick Room is over. So, Weavile can potentially kill Mr. Rhyme while Vanillix deals with the Halucha. Once again, Tyrouge Toe-Ticklers is on the back foot. How will they respond in the face of adversity?
I think from here it's going to be a very uphill battle. Everything is damaged, I believe, except the Dragonite. And they still have the Mega Gyarados to deal with the Halucha on the verge of death.
Yeah.
I think the Basket Legion being the first to go down again is...
questionable.
really not ideal in general. Yeah, it's definitely more of a clean-up one.
Yeah, that's a good point Astera just made for new players as Halucha goes down, unfortunately, once again. This Throat Chop probably will kill, even through Cobra Berry. No! 16 only. I guess the power swap made it take less damage. That being said, good tip for new players. Keep your Basket Legion alive. Basket Legion, you want him in the late game for sure. You'd never want to sack Basket Legion early due to the reasons Astera just stated. Who is Scratch Fork? What am I reading? I know that quote too. That's a quote from the rap song I Hope as Vanillux hits the blizzard. Okay, Vanillux hits the blizzard on Dragonite. Dragonite survives with Sash. Mr. Rhyme is dead, and it's looking like it's
one
the
HP
swan
Dragonite
song.
versus the world. Oh,
And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. The quickest match we've had so far. 2-0 for new Donk Conk. Oh, Willis wins once again. Willis single-handedly destroying the Toe-Ticklers.
I mean, yeah, that was a very dominant 2-0 in general. It didn't look particularly close at almost any point here.
No, it did not.
The Trevenant scary face was something I did not expect to see at all. I wish we'd managed to see the sheer cold entrainment happen.
I agree.
They just never got the opportunity to. The Halucha was just pushed out of the game almost immediately every time he came onto the field.
Excellent piloting from Willis with some interesting tech as well. The scary face on Weavile, he was explaining that to me at the beginning of the match. He was like, think of it like the basketball player it's named after. I was like, I have no idea what you're cooking. But now I understand.